the final version got he got the rough for sure. You got a couple of beat drops when you hear that the beat drop in that. Yeah, it's definitely. I turned the hook down a little bit too.
It don't matter. Still went hard, bro.
Yeah, that's just crazy. That reminds me of like some like Freddy versus Jason, like Jada and Fab shit, except Ant's nastier than Fab.
I told him in his inbox, I said, you know what I'm saying? I just popped up, but I hear it. I'm like, yo, we did a like 5-track EP. That shit would be crazy, bro.
That's crazy. That's a fact.
When I first heard your verse, bro, I was like, nah, there's no slacking. There's no room for slacking. I gotta come as hard as I possibly can right now. And I think a lot of the times when people do collabs, they try to just go at each other's throat low key. Feel me? I think this one, we went and we made the best song possible. I think if we just went on our pure rap shit, we could even make some shit crazier than this, bro. I can't wait to keep working, bro. Like,
the chemistry was there, bro, for sure. Like, I could definitely hear an EP.
I don't have too many people to rap with like this. I got a couple, don't get me wrong. I know some straight killers, but I'm trying to build off this for sure.
Yeah, facts. That's why that was one of my favorite tracks, because like you said, I like spitting with spitters. You know what I mean? That's what I do. But that's why writing that verse, nigga, I did not want to send it first. I'm like, I gotta really send my verse first. God damn, this collab shit is crazy. This nigga about to sit with this verse. That
shit's always a crazy feeling.
I don't think either. I mean, I'm gonna have to listen like 10 more times to decide who I think outdid the other, because y'all were both on par. I thought
it was a good run. It was a good run for sure. Definitely a good run. I can't call it. It's close.
What'd you think about that, Drew?
Oh, dude, that was a dope track. When I heard it the other day, I was like, and both like Sheridan said, neither one of you necessarily took it and like overshadowed the other, but in a way you both came together and, like you said, made the best song possible. So I fucked with it, and I've heard the whole project, Throwaways. The whole thing is dope. MBK doing his thing. How did this project come together? It's like it says in the title, it's a Throwaways project. So is it just something simple for the time, or?
After RS2, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of rapping. It was a lot of rapping on RS2. And you know what I'm saying? I hate to get boxed in like all I can do is rap, because I like to make other type of music too. I mean, but I prefer to rap. So when I named it Throwaways, it wasn't in the sense of like they was trash tracks, you know what I'm saying? It was just mad random shit. You know what I'm saying? So like after that, I'm like, I'm about to do a couple tracks that I want to do. I did an auto-tune joint, couple. I got up with Cannon and I sent him something at first, and I'm like, nah, fuck it, let's go all the way grimy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do, so let's not do it. You know what I'm saying? It ended up being pretty dope at the end of the day.
I think it was the right call.
Yeah, for sure. I got to start reaching out more. You know what I'm saying? I'm always introverted. I was, you know what I'm saying? So that was my New Year's resolution. I've been doing good at it, reaching out, you know what I'm saying, and poking my head out a little bit more. I just want to get my catalog right, you know what I'm saying, before I started, you know what I mean, hopping on the scene like that. But definitely, I like this project a lot. It's cool for a nice little 5-6 track EP, just out of nowhere. So we're going to build off it, drop a couple videos, you know what I'm saying, see what it go with.
And what's the process? What's the process of trying to drop an EP in the middle of a coronavirus pandemic been like? Like, it's obviously delayed you being able to upload it to streaming services by a couple of days. Has that been the only real thing to set you back?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't give it the necessary time I'm supposed to, but I had 5 other releases and I didn't give them the necessary time they were supposed to, and they still dropped on time. So I got a little cocky and, you know what I'm saying, stayed on the same thing, and then that shit really took mad long for them to approve it. So I'm still waiting. It should be Monday, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in no rush. Ain't no crazy music drop. So we get this show and our other show, build a little anticipation, get it out there. But yeah, thankful for me, I got engineer that's, you know what I'm saying, he don't give a damn. He at a point right now in his life where he mad free. So he like come through and it's just me and him in his basement. You know what I mean? So we not really in no coronavirus risk or any of that. So I could still keep producing on that type of tip. But yeah, I messed up on the distro.
Oh man. Well, that's dope, man.
I've done that
It seems
before.
like oh man, I think everybody has. I've done it more times with TuneCore because I used to go through them. But this show's been very friendly, like you said. As long as you give it a week or two, though, you should be good. I heard you preview a bunch of the project on Lamer Flames, which if anybody viewing doesn't know what that is, that's another similar type of podcast or reviewing segment that Richy is a part of. You should check out. When is that, Richy?
We do that Thursday nights, 8:00.
Yeah, so if you're an artist, send in some music. They normally get a very good viewing, very good engaging crowd. Good way to get some reviews on your music real early. But the project, every song sounded different. You were going for a completely different vibe on every track from what I heard, and it worked out. A lot of people that don't stick to one sound on a project, it sounds scattered. It sounds rushed, jumbled. That's not the vibe I was getting. All the features you had did their fucking job. You did a very good job at hand selecting them. So I'm excited to hear the You and Dot track. I can't wait till that shit is out so I can bump it. That shit was hard.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it for sure.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, we definitely gotta get some more work in too. Sure.
And Dot is someone that you work with on every project, right? He's someone that you try to have featured on every project.
Yeah, man, that's my right hand, man. That's my cousin. We came up together. I started rapping with him when I was like 14, but he's a really dope, dynamic artist. You know what I'm saying? He's so different. Like he's he's a natural born like crowd puller. Like people just gravitate towards him. That's his energy. But unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, in his life, you know what I'm saying, he can't make it to the studio every day like I want him to or as much as he should. So I make sure whenever I drop something, I get him. I ain't have no features on any albums. You was guaranteed to see a Dot feature, but he definitely enhances me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he just come in and do my ad-libs. You know what I mean? Definitely.
That's the type of energy you need, and that's the type of people you need in your circle, bro. And it's always good to keep it in the family. So that's good to hear. I didn't even know that. But me and Dot chopped it up a little bit. I can't wait to meet you guys in person. He seems like another dude with great energy. It's all love on this side. His project that he just dropped, by the way, is really dope. You guys should check that out on streaming services.
Yeah, I just threw that together too. That was tracks jumbled from 2014 to now. He was just taking too long. I said, fuck it, bro. For your birthday, I'm going to put you a project together. Just whatever stems I had. But yeah, I appreciate it, bro, for sure.
Of course.
Yeah, and it's dope, and it's something we talk about with some like duos in the area. Like he does, like you said, he enhances your music. He doesn't bring you down when you feature him on tracks, even though he doesn't work as much as you do, or he can't get in the studio as much as you do. He still brings it every single time, and he enhances your music, so it's good.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. He gonna start getting around more and releasing more music for sure. Cause can't just let him sit around. That's not a shelfer.
Absolutely.
For sure. And we've mentioned it a couple times. We talked about it. The other show that you do, Lamer Flames, and you mentioned that you're a little bit introverted. So how did it come about that you decided to do a show weekly on Facebook reviewing other people's music? Was it just something you decided to do?
Yeah, man. I like reviewing music. I feel like one thing that helps me excel as an artist is my ear. Like I feel like that's why I actually want to like go far songwriting. Like I can give a damn about being the next big artist. I feel like I can really write good songs. Like even though I can't do them all myself, like I got tracks that's just sitting there because I can't. My voice ain't gonna sound right to them shits. But I know somebody that will. You know what I mean? Damn, and there go. Just lost my damn train of thought. What was we talking about?
Well, what's the process like? You mentioned you like being, or you pride yourself in being a writer.
Introverted. Yeah, I've just been stepping out and doing the shows. Like I said, I like being an A&R and using my ears, so I figured I'd do that. Plus, and like I said, Auburn's small, so they had, everybody wants support and they want to support each other. So that's a nice platform to do it. easy to build the audience up. We just started doing it. This is like our 3rd episode or something like that. But this gives a platform. There's a lot of review shows floating around Facebook, but there's not no upstate ones. So we figure we go in there and do that. We're not really, you know what I'm saying? We're not kicking the door in on nobody. We're not doing like, you know what I'm saying, too far like journalistic or none of that. We just playing the music, seeing what people think, you know what I'm saying, let them get their shit off.
Yeah, it's a dope vibe, and it's been pretty popular, and it's good to see like so many artists. You mentioned Scoff had sent you something, that different artists are noticing this and utilizing this opportunity to showcase their music and get it reviewed on a good space.
Yeah, no, and it works because I haven't heard a lot of these people, and there's some really dope dudes upstate that I should have been heard of a long time ago that I now do. So, you know what I mean? Y'all can go like the page, Limmer Flames. I appreciate y'all shouting it out also.
No, of course. I think it's a genius thing. I've been talking to a couple people. I brought it up with my girl multiple times. I've been wanting to do like a review show, not really like something weekly or something to the extent of what you guys have done, but I think it's a great way to engage the crowd. I think you get new viewers because people are kind of selfish naturally. If they think that they can get something out of it, they'll tune in. And I think it could be a great platform to preview your own music. So this is something that I've been thinking about doing for a long time. So when you see me pop out and do it, I don't want you to think I'm biting you.
Nah. We don't do none of that. We don't do none of that. But you just did throw out the whole blueprint before that, though.
But and the interesting thing about what Richy and them do with Lamer Flames is because you see a lot of like review shows like this. Theirs is super professional. They're chilling in a studio. They've got a big TV up behind them. Like they're starting to do videos and stuff too. So it's cool to see, especially like in this professional of a way that you have it done. Like you guys do it really, really well.
Yeah, we got a guy, 2 guys actually, my co-host Nick G and his boy, my guy for a long time. He knew me since I first started rapping. DC, the producer. They got a company out there, AVP. They do everything, video, audio, all that. I'm fly with them. So, you know what I'm saying? We got up, and that was one of the bases. I told him, well, that's how we separate ourselves. There's mad review shows, but it's just off the phone. And he went and DC got all the production, so it's definitely dope, definitely.
That's fire.
That's dope to hear the process.
How often do you guys get any type of viewership from outside of the local area? Because I know a lot of people that do review shows, and they're only like, obviously you guys aren't, but I know people that this is like their source of income. You get 400 or 500 people in, charge $5 to skip the line. You make 2 bands in a day. Now, I'm like, I see this shit every day. If you're in a hip hop group on Facebook, you see niggas doing it all day, every day. So like, you guys do it in an original and effective way. That's why I tune in when y'all do it. You feel me? Like what you guys are doing for the area is dope. Like I think that you guys, if you kept doing it week by week, you'll end up with hundreds of viewers. Feel me?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to get to.
People are gonna want to hear their music played.
We haven't. I don't know too far if we got too many tracks like far out or like across the U.S. yet. It's only our 3rd joint, but that's like you said, we eventually trying to get it. So it's just more than just upstate artists, like artists all around. If the platform big enough, people gonna come. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if you do this, but what you gotta do is share the video into 10, 15 random hip hop groups. Once you start off, and you'll have hundreds of thousands of potential people right there, and if they think they can get a chance at their music review, they'll tune in. I think that's something that you should look into. I got a bunch of groups that I can add you in or send you the links to.
Yeah, I definitely I'll be doing it, but I don't know if the groups I'll be in is effective or not. So definitely send me those. That'll be a good look.
I got you, bro.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, and it's good. Like I've mentioned, the dope production of it helps too for the artist because you want to see your music played in this cool studio with these guys chilling there, enjoying your music or whatever. It puts it in a good platform so the viewers who are watching, it almost elevates the music that's being played on the platform in a way.
Absolutely. And it's a natural, engaging crowd. People are in the comments every single song like, this is lame. Oh, this is fire. Oh, this is whack. Oh, get this shit off. Oh, yo, who is this? Like, they're engaging. They're interested. They're waiting. So I think it's really dope. I think it's a more effective way than a lot of people go about promo. So yeah, it's just dope to see it.
I got the idea from doing it myself. I used to pay to get on the review shows. Used to slide my song in there and get tired of waiting. Pay my $10.
$2 to $5 for the Cash App, bro. Just listen to it real quick. I know y'all playing games. Like, I hear you, bro. Like,
right, it's good too. So yeah, it's definitely dope. Definitely dope, though.
Yeah, and it like Ant mentioned, it's a good source for promo too. You were able to then preview the project you're working on, even though it's not able to come out on all streaming services. You were able to have a little listening party with the show that you do, which is just a good way to promote what you're doing too. So it's cool.
Yeah, for sure. And y'all definitely got an open invite to come to the couch. I mean, Sheridan all the way out west, but you know what I'm saying? Andrew, you and Cannon definitely pull up. Come kick it with us,
You probably don't even know this, bro. Andrew lives in South Dakota, right? South Dakota?
Yeah, I'm all the way in the Midwest, so it's a trip for me, too.